Hey guys, today we're going to look at some basic exercises for strumming the guitar that are geared towards beginning guitar students. One of the biggest problems a lot of my beginning students have is just getting comfortable strumming the guitar. A lot of times they either do this or they do this, and it's a very choppy motion. The easiest way to strum the guitar and the way to have the best time and the best tone is to strum with your arm moving in a constant motion. You see what this creates a pendulum-like motion, like in a clock, that keeps steady time, and you just choose whether or not to hit the strings. So it's a very easy concept, but when rhythm is introduced, it creates a kind of a mental block for a lot of students. So there's some exercises that you can download from my website. If you're viewing this on YouTube, there's a link below. If you're on my website, you'll see the examples here, and there's also a link to download the PDF. Alright, let's take a look at these examples. Metronome. You need one of these. If you don't have one, there's a link on my website for an online metronome, or you can just Google it. We're going to do these exercises at 90 beats per minute so that the video doesn't take forever, but I suggest starting out slower. So here's 90 beats per minute. Exercise A is just downstrokes. However, I want you to focus on keeping a nice and even upstroke so your hand keeps moving in a constant motion. Just join in. Alright, good. You can keep doing that on your own. Now we'll look at exercise B, which is the exact opposite of what we just did. This time we're going to play the off beats. You're still going to strum down, or you're still going to have the downward motion on the beat when the metronome clicks, but you're going to skip the strings, and you're only going to hit the strings when you're coming up. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Right, but your hand keeps moving the whole time. Alright, now let's look at exercise C, which kind of combines both downstrokes and upstrokes. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, let's look at D, which is sort of another variation of downstrokes and upstrokes, but this time we have some eighth notes that are adjacent. 1, 2, ready, go. Alright, good. Now let's look at E. 1, 2, ready, go. Alright, good, so that was just a variation on D. Now let's look at F. Now in F, you're really almost playing every eighth note except for beat 3 and the end of 4. So it's almost like you want to focus on the beats that you're not playing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, good. Now let's look at G. G is a pattern that I played at the beginning of the video, and it's one of the most common rhythm guitar patterns. So, try to get this one in your head. 1, 2, ready, go. Alright, finally we're going to look at H. The tricky thing about H is there's no beat 1. You have to rest on beat 1. So, let's see how we do. 1, 2, ready, go. 1. See how my hand still moves on beat 1. 1. I just skip the strings. So there you go. Those are some very basic exercises that ought to help you become a much better rhythm guitarist. Once you kind of get those under your hands, you're going to have a much easier time playing more complicated rhythms or coming up with your own, and then you can start adding chords to those patterns and just have some fun with it.